explanation of greatness.
Take it away.
You are informed and edified. I want to crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Hey, what's up, Hawks? It's your boy Don Hawk here, back with another video. Today is the second episode of Hawk and, the series where we take a look at gaming and music. You may say it's pop culture, but wait, didn't I would just say that. Sonic Adventure, the first true 3D Sonic game to the beloved Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. It took about 4 years for this game to be released in Japan and 5 years in the Western market, as Sonic was trying to get into the 3D market in spectacular fashion. September 9th, 1999 was the official release in North America, the first Sonic game to not be spin off in a few years, as Sonic had a couple games in between that time frame in 1994 to 1999, including the iconic Sonic R. Sonic R is a special game for sure, but I'll get to it one day, someday soon. I first played this game when I was in kindergarten. I was at my friend's house and I played it on the Dreamcast. I remember the TV being big and it was a really nice experience. However, I think we only played for a small portion of time, as I only remember that we played Park as Sonic. I played the demo on the computer many times. I remember getting it on CNET website and playing Sonic and Emerald Coast, and whenever I finished I would go online and watch a gameplay of Sonic Adventure DX on the PC. And I tried to get a crack copy, just wanted to play it by any means necessary. I didn't get the game for myself until I got a GameCube, at least a couple years after the Wii came out, but it stopped working, so I just played Sonic Mega Collection to get my Sonic fix. I got the game now on my Xbox and PC, and I've completed it twice. Is it a crash? A smash? Is it okay? Let's find out. This game came out in 1999, now it's 2019, and how does it hold up? Today we're talking about Sonic Adventure, and I'll be playing the Steam version, which is based on the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. Since it's been years since Sonic came with the main series game, Sonic had to come in style. This is the first mainline game to have voice acting from all the characters in the Sonic series, the most extensive as Wikipedia describes it. I'll talk about the voice acting at the end. Dr. Eggman finds another way to stop longtime rival Sonic, and to finally conquer the world. Eggman does his research and finds Chaos, a protector of Chao, a creature imprisoned inside the Master Emerald, which balances all 7 Chaos Emeralds' power. Thousands of years ago, by Tikal, a young Echidna and friend of Chaos, because the tribe of Echidnas want to steal the power of the Emerald. Chaos is about to blow using the power of the Master Emerald, transforming into perfect chaos, and was ready to destroy the world, including the Echidnas, but Tikal sealed herself along with Chaos. The Wikipedia page does not specifically say, but when Tikal sealed Chaos, Chao was most likely sealed with Chaos in the Master Emerald. Eggman found where the Master Emerald is located and then tested the initial form of Chaos on the people of Station Square. Sonic the Hedgehog is now apparently set in the city. Also, isn't Knuckles in this story the guardian of the Master Emerald? I never got how there's no security behind this powerful gem. Sonic finds out about Chaos and goes and stops it because the police guns aren't shit.
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself!
Oh my god!
While Eggman is watching laughing because he knows how strong Chaos can be. The next day, Sonic is relaxing at a resort in Station Square. Tails' plane crashes in front of his eyes. His plane crashes in Emerald Coast, and that's where Sonic's platforming adventure begins. He saves Tails, and then they both team up to stop Eggman to stop Chaos. Knuckles is somewhere finding the pieces of Master Emerald because I guess he was at home, not protecting when Eggman stole the emerald. Eggman also created a bunch of robots, including Gamma, because a frog by the name of Froggy mutated from contact with a piece of chaos. A new character by the name of Big is the owner of Froggy, so he's looking for him as well. Amy is in Station Square, probably visiting as well. She befriends a frog by the name of Flicky, who's also wanted on Eggman's list because Flicky also has a Chaos Emerald. So now Amy is tangled in the story because she knows that Flicky's in danger. And this is where the non-spoilers end. So click to this point on screen to avoid spoilers. I'm gonna wait for you guys to click so you can avoid spoilers. Gamma is tasked with capturing Flicky, but since Amy's not protecting her, they both gotta go down. Sonic tries to stop Gamma, but he fails. Amy and Flicky are now in jail when Gamma comes to check on them when Amy tells Gamma to stop working with Eggman. Gamma decides, hey, why not, and destroys his brothers in his product line, which means when fighting the last robot in the series, he provides a sacrifice. After all that, Sonic manages to stop Eggman's original plans, but Chaos absorbs all the emeralds, becoming Perfect Chaos. Perfect Chaos becomes ignorant of its leader and destroys Station Square. Throughout the game, all the characters were receiving messages from Tikal, because you know why. You know right? Sonic now knows Chaos has been experiencing pain, and now it's ready to unleash it, and capturing it won't do anything now. Characters in the game collect the dropped Chaos Emeralds and deliver them to Sonic, who transforms into Super Sonic. Super Sonic fights and defeats Perfect Chaos in the epic battle. Chaos becomes normal and relaxes after seeing the child living in paradise with Tikal in Station Square. Tikal leaves with Chaos and Chao to live in peace, and I'm not sure where, but if Chaos isn't destroying cities, we're good. Sonic runs to chase after Eggman, and the story ends. So, I believe this voice acting at the time was pretty good for gaming, and it set the standard for what Sonic can provide in the landscape of voice acting. But since the game is almost too old, the voice acting hasn't aged the best.
Sonic, wake up!
I was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
Good thing you're okay.
But the actors themselves are really great for the characters. I feel like this game has Knuckles' best actor because he really just feels chill and relaxing, to be honest.
He stole my Chaos Emeralds. And Chaos is still alive.
What?
Sonic Adventure is the first 3D platformer in the Sonic series with action of epic proportions. You can play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and new challengers Gamma and Big. You initially play as Sonic first, but as you play as Sonic, you unlock everyone else. Sonic is a normal platformer. Tails can fly and attack robots with his tails. Knuckles glides, punches, and climbs walls. Amy can use a massive red hot hammer. Gamma can shoot laser beams, and last but not least, Big the Cat, the legendary character, carries a fishing rod, and he can fish. It's pretty cool. I think we all know what's wrong with this, right? Sonic does not have the ability to fish. Sonic Adventure just has everything. It's a third-person shooter, it's a 3D platformer, and it's Sega Bass Fishing. I'm fine with all these modes except the latter. I think you know which one I'm talking about. Sonic is obviously the best character because all his levels are top tier. My favorites are probably Speed Highway, Red Mountain, and of course, Emerald Coast. Tails is the easiest mode, so when you unlock him, it's going to be easy to finish his stages because since he's just racing people and he only has 6 levels and they're really short, it's going to be a breeze, especially with the flying ability. Knuckles is fun to control, and this is how you do treasure hunting in the Sonic franchise. Allow the players to get any emerald they want. Makes the level shorter and more enjoyable. Amy is my second least favorite. She is slow, probably because of her hammer, and she is not fun to play with. Gamma is my middle pick. He's the middle child, if you get what I'm saying. He's the third-person shooter character, and his levels are designed to be short, so you must shoot everything to complete the level without running out of time. And it keeps the pace, but sometimes thinking about time running out isn't the most fun. I have no idea why Big wasn't a minigame. Did the people making this game think this is the best gameplay style for the game? This gameplay style does not mix at all with the rest of the game. And yes, you figured it out, Big is the worst gameplay style. Surprise. And in the middle of gameplay, you play mini games including sandboarding with Tails and shooting with Sonic and Tails. Sonic and Tails share the same shooting levels, where we fly in the tornado, shooting bullets in the sky, fighting Eggman's airborne enemies, and honestly I don't really mind. You have boss fights and the same system in place like the 2D games. For example, you collect 100 rings and you earn a life. The boss fights can be really easy at times, like stupid easy.
Oh no! Oh no! Give it your best shot!
Ready?
Oh no!
Then we have Sonic's final boss. Then you have Chao Gardens, and that's something I cannot talk about here because I'm reviewing Sonic Adventure 2 soon, and I'll explain it more in that review. For now, if you haven't played the game, you'll have to speculate. The DX version has mini games and challenges, which allow you to unlock Game Gear mini games and the ability to play as Metal Sonic. If you have collected and unlocked 30 albums. The DX version is also in 60 frames per second, and the gameplay will be looking crispy. The HD version doesn't have mini games, so unfortunately you'll be missing out on the classic Sonic Drift if you decide to buy the Steam, Xbox Live, or PSN version. Compared to the first couple Sonic games which had an electric feel, this game has more of a rock feel, with a funk twist. It's composed primarily by John Su, and here are some of my favorite tracks from Sonic Adventure.
Tougher than Knuckles. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my knuckles. I'm hard as Knuckles. It ain't hard to chuckle. I break them down whether they Knuckles. Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I'm independent since my first chuckle. First Knuckles, still the Knuckles, then no Knuckles.
At the time, people must have been impressed with Sonic's polygon count and the scale of the open world. For 2019 standards, the graphics in Sonic Adventure haven't aged the best. It was the first 3D Sonic game, so I'll give it a pass on that front. Plus the game is approaching 20 years of age. Have you looked at 20-year-old games? They're not exactly the most appealing thing to look at. For the HD versions of Sonic Adventure, including the Xbox Live, PSN, and Steam version, it's based off the updated Sonic Adventure DX, which upgrade the graphics for the original Dreamcast version. Dreamcast version had a little bit more cartoonish flavor. This version also added minigames, I'm talking about the GameCube version, and the ability to play as Metal Sonic after collecting albums. The HD version is the same as the DX version. Well, I guess not, because you cannot play Sonic Drift.
Okay, this is gonna be off script, but was it really that hard to add minigames from Sonic Adventure DX into the HD version? Was it really that hard? Is it really that hard to port it over? I don't get. Did you run out of the? I don't think you guys. Pretty sure you guys own the license to it. It's just like,
when you play the HD version, it's in a border, including the cutscenes. I feel some type of way about this decision. It's disappointing. It seems like Sega was cutting some corners with the HD ports of Sonic Adventure, and Jet Set Radio got better treatment with the widescreen ratio. No update for this feature too, the game hasn't been updated with it. For that widescreen ratio, I recommend getting better SADX for the PC version. If you like the style of the Dreamcast version but want the content of the DX version, the PC version can run on pretty much any modern computer. If you haven't been keeping up with the review, the game is pretty much old in this day and age. It's the second episode, but I'll explain the rating system again. For this series, I'll give a rating system not like 0 through 5 or anything like that, just my own system. Crash, pass, meh, check, smash. The meh is an in-between rating. For Sonic Adventure, I'll be giving this game a check. When I say check, I mean the game is good enough or important enough to check out. If I said it with more enthusiasm like check, I would really want you to check it out if you can. If you're a Sonic fan, you probably already played this game, but if not, check out Sonic's first 3D outing. But don't expect it to be great in this day and age. Citations in the description. Thanks for watching. Peace out, Hawks. Have a nice day. Goodbye. This game came out in 1999. Now it's 2017. God damn, it's so close. You know, just today we're talking about Sonic Adventure, and I've been playing the Steam version, which is based off the 360 and PC. Now it's 28. Now it's 20. God damn it. Today we're talking about Sonic Adventure. So this whole section, the story, the gameplay, and the music section was recorded yesterday. But the problem is the audio is all messed up, so I'm going to re-record. The Wikipedia page is not specifically well, that was pretty stupid. She befriends a fur. Damn it! Amy and Flicky are now in jail, and when Gamma checks, Sonic tries to stop Gamma, but he fails. Amy and Flicky are now in jail when Gamma comes to check on them. When Amy tells them Gamma wants to. The voice acting hasn't aged the best, but the characters themselves are. You initially play as Tails first. How did I mess that up? You initially play as Tails first. What the hell? The DX version has minigames and challenges, which unlock you. The DX version has minigames and challenges, which allow you to unlock mini-gear. Damn it! For the widescreen ratio, I recommend getting better. For that widescreen ratio, I recommend getting better. For that widescreen ratio, I recommend getting better SDX. For the wides. I'm a girl living debt free. This is why I like Wesley. On head on Jessie. She give me head for Fendi. Sonic Adventure, the first true 3D Sonic game to the beloved Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. It took about 4 years for this game to be released in Japan, and 5 years now. Well, since it's been years since Sonic came out with a main series game, Sonic had to come in style. Of the Master Emerald, I never got how there's no security behind this powerful gem. Knuckles finds out, and Chaos goes and stops. Wait, what the